What's up, everybody? Today, I'm going to be talking about a cannabis product. And thanks for dropping in, by the way. We're going to be talking about Rick Simpson oil. And if you don't know what Rick Simpson oil is, it's a full spectrum healing THC rich oil that is used to basically you use a solvent. There's a few different ones you can use out there. I personally use the 99% isopropyl to strip the plant of all of its usable things out of it that helps to heal comes off when you strip it like that. And so I have a clip of Joe Rogan on here because him and Be Real are talking about RSO, which is Rick Simpson oil. And I'm going to link Rick Simpson's website here after I'm going to show you the video. If you're listening, you're going to hear the video. And so they're talking about the benefits that Be Real is gotten from using Rick Simpson oil. And so we're going to do that right now. And then I'll link Rick Simpson's website so you can figure out how to do it for yourself.
Edibles are so fucking strong.
Yeah, they are, man. You gotta be looking at the milligrams on the package per piece.
Yeah.
Like for us, we've been doing RSO and full spectrum hemp oil. Like for me, I use it for sleep, right? Because for me, I've been an insomniac forever. So it's hard for me to get full REM sleep, right?
Do you take something to go to sleep every night?
I never did, but my boy put me onto the full spectrum oil, because I always thought, oh, well, I smoke weed. What do I need that for? But it's different.
It's different,
man. So he told me that because most of the time they come in the syringes. I'm sure you've seen them. There's the amber color ones, which it's full spectrum hemp oil, full spectrum oil, but it's pressed.
Right.
Right. That's how it's extracted, and that's why it looks amber. The one that's darker is through alcohol. Right. And so that one, when you see the syringe, it looks dark, it looks ugly, but it's effective. Right. So they tell you, if you're using it for medical purposes, eventually you want to get to the full syringe. Right.
This is like
yes.
weed steroids.
Right. If when you're using it, so cancer patients, when they're starting to use this, they tell them to use they go with micro dosage. Right. So like a kernel, a rice kernel. And you work your way up, your tolerance, you work your way up to eventually being able to take the whole syringe. But that's when you're, using it for a treatment for cancer and other serious things. Like for us, for I'm using it for sleep, right? I was doing the kernel and I said, okay, I could feel it, but I don't really feel it. So I went up in dosage, right? And I started going up a little bit. And one day, I really did it to myself, right? Like I keep them in the fridge to keep them, fresh and stuff like that. But they're a little bit hard to get through the syringe because it's oil. So it it's a little, you got to warm it up for it to go through the syringe quicker, because I put them in gel caps, but this was before I started putting them in gel caps, right? So I'm about to hit myself with the dose, right? And I'm pushing a little bit harder than I should. Boom, the whole damn thing goes in, and I was on for the ride. But I tell you, I had the best sleep of my life, and that's when I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take a little bit more. So I start putting 400 to 500 milligrams in the gel caps, and I'm popping them, and I'm full sleep. But you have to time them out proper. For me, the way they hit me is I could take the RSO at let's just say 7 p.m. and I'll start feeling it around 11:30. And then by the time I go to sleep, boom, I'm good. If I take it at 9, I don't feel it. I'll go to sleep, it'll hit me around 3 in the morning and wake me the fuck up and say, I'm here. The RSO has arrived. You'll go back to sleep, but when you wake up, you're going to be high all that morning. I didn't even need to smoke. The morning that happened, I was I didn't even want to touch a joint. I was still so fucking high that I was
That's one of the problems these kids.
Right. I Same thing. And what he's talking about is a saturation. So, part of this is getting to this 1 gram, right? This is 1 mil, but it weighs out probably a gram. So 1 gram of this a day for 60 days is supposed to be the cancer fighting dose, right? And you're saturating your system with this. And supposedly some people have put themselves in remission from this through using this product here. I make it myself. I'm a home grower, so I make this product myself, but I don't ingest it. I used to. What I use it for, and I was amazed that it works for this, is pain, body pain. So I have plantar fasciitis, and it went away for probably 7 years, and it recently came back. And I started putting like a little bit, you don't put a whole lot because you're putting it on your skin. So it does saturate through your skin, and you do get the effects of the THC if you put too much on, right? You will feel it. But I mean, it's not as harsh as if you're ingesting it, but you'll notice it. And so I rubbed it in the bottom of the problem where my fasciitis was happening, and it takes the pain away, not completely, but it makes it manageable. And it also helps to heal it because I can feel like it's almost going away now. And that's awesome, man. And so, yeah, you put it on skin cancer because Rick Simpson, the one who actually made this product or found out, or I don't know if he was the first person maybe to ever do it, but he's the one that made it popular. And so let's put his website up here so you guys can go there so you can figure out how to make it yourself. It gives you all of the information that you need. It's got the dosing, it's got his how to make it, and it's intimidating when you make it for the first time. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I've used the 99% isopropyl alcohol way, and you put it in a rice cooker. So you've got like an ignition source there. So you got to put a fan on it outside. Don't ever do anything inside. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Go figure this stuff out for yourself. If you want, like you see on the bottom there, if you want help, as in like if you need me to help kind of guide you through and figure out what method is going to be best for you, because there's a few different methods out there, please feel free to go and hit my website SeanDustin.com. It was up here before I put up the phoenixtears.ca, and scroll back, go to my website, leave me a voice message or leave me an email, and I can kind of help walk you through that process because it's worth it. This stuff is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's amazing. It helps him for sleep. It does. I've taken, gel caps. I have gel caps right there. That's what I was shaking around. I've done it the same way. I've microdosed it. It's just there's so many benefits to this oil right here, and you're not going to hear about it on mainstream or anything like that because it competes with something else, and they don't want you to know about it. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. I got this in 8 minutes. So, hey, have a great day. Keep it 100. Stay true to yourself. Everything else is just noise.